welcome back.
Hi.
Hi, good morning. So, last time we were together yesterday, we were graphing quadratic equations. We had some tables, and you put those points on the little bit of graph paper, and we started drawing them. We also started the conversation on the characteristics of these things. But I want to show you how to evaluate off the equations. And these three functions that we see at the top, first off, I have a typo, because of course I do. Why wouldn't I have a typo? Put the squared up there for me on that f of x. Thank you. Sorry about that. I'm telling you that all three of these different looking equations, they're all parabolas. They're all going to graph some kind of parabola. Some of them are going to be opening up, some of them might be opening down, some of them might be really fat, another might be really skinny, some might be way over here on the top, another one's going to be way down here on the bottom. I don't know where these things are going to be, but I know they're all going to graph some sort of parabola. Let's show you how to evaluate. So when I see this notation, f of -3, it tells me I'm going to grab my f of x function up here, and everywhere I see an x, I'm going to replace it with -3.
Yes.
So do that and then fix my typo, because of course I have a typo. Why wouldn't I have a typo? All right, we're going to start evaluating this. Remembering back your orders of operations, the very first thing you have to do is anything inside parentheses, so I have to deal with that first. I'm going to rewrite everything except what's in those parentheses, because I'm going to leave myself room to evaluate them. All right, inside the parentheses, I see -3 plus 2. -3 plus 2 is -1. The next thing I need to do is I need to evaluate the exponent, so that's this portion right here. So I'm going to rewrite everything, and I'm going to leave myself some parentheses so I can write the results of this here. This is -1 squared. What is -1 squared? 1. +1. Good job. You guys remember that from yesterday. Very proud of you. Next step, I need to do this multiplication. So I'm going to leave myself some room. I already heard some people trying to answer while I was talking, and that's okay. I'm very sorry that I interrupted. What was your response? -2. All right. And then last but not least, I'm going to do this subtraction. And so when I do that, I get? Beautiful. And so this is one of the skills that you're going to need to demonstrate on this back one, because the directions say you must show table of values, including the correct substitution for each selected value of x. Okay, so you have to make sure that I can see that you're putting things in the correct spot properly and you're doing some evaluation properly. If I were graphing this function, I would then graph that point. So I'm going to graph that value of x, and then the result I got when I finished my evaluation. Ask me your questions. None and no thinking faces, so this all feels really comfortable and really good? All right, I do want to do one more, and that's one of these down here at the bottom, because you are going to need to be generating your own value of x, and I want you guys to feel really comfortable knowing that you can pick any number you want. So take a look at the functions on top. Select the function that you think you're going to have like the most concern about. Like I'm scared of this one. All right, which one are you the most scared of? The g of x or h? All right, all those for g? Okay, I've got like 2 or 3. All those for h? The h's have it. Let me do h. And if h is okay and it makes g seem okay, then we'll ignore g. If you still need me to go through g, because there was only like 2 of you, then I'll go and I'll do that with you at your desk. All right, so we're going to look at h. And so what I'm going to do to start this is I'm going to rewrite the function so we can see it here in frame. Now you get to pick your value of x. Someone pick a number.
Why?
4. 4. Do you want it +4 or -4?
Positive.
Okay.
Positive.
Okay, positive. I'm not upset. What this says is everywhere I see an x, I'm going to replace it with a +4. So I'm gonna rewrite this thing, and I'm gonna leave myself room to make that substitution.
Miss, can we just plug this in the calculator, or you want us to like work it out?
I wanna see the working out to make sure that that overall order of operations is fresh in your head. It's gonna become really important very fast.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you. All right, gonna do the stuff in parentheses. 4 plus 3 is? And I need to do this stuff in parentheses. 4 minus 6 is? Good. And now I'm going to do this multiplication. 7. And we're done. If I were graphing this, my graphing points would be 4, negative 14.
On next checkup or quiz, are we gonna be able to use a calculator?
Great question. Has not been finalized yet, whether you were using a calculator or not. I'm leaning toward prepare for a no.
Oh.
All right. Any other questions?
No.
That's all I had for you today. Thanks, guys.